San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the UTSA Roadrunners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Wildcats head coach pregame. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So UTSA's offense will have the football first. There's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. We anticipate that he is going to have a major impact on this running game. Quarterback changing the play. They believe they can run right here. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So Northwestern's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And now we take a look at Caleb Komolafe, someone this offense is really relying on to be productive if they're to reach all their goals.
And talking to coaches coming into this game, man, it was all about the running back spot and just having the senior leadership at that spot. A dude that's got experience, playmaking. They said when he talks, everyone in the huddle listens. So I know this offense is going to give him the football early and often. And Palmer, they're going to count on him in all the big moments.
And you don't see a lot of running backs drafted in the 1st round like we used to see, David. But this guy has a chance to be that guy in the next NFL draft. He could be a 1st rounder. He's got the vision. He's got the burst. He can make people miss. He's got speed, can catch the ball, can block, and do all those things. And he is so excited to remind everybody just how good he is today.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The handoff. Breaks into the open. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
They'll test the right side. Maybe some room here. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff again. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And it's the Roadrunners look to keep this drive humming. On the ground with the counter. Defense. There to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the give off the left side. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snags it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Rolls right. Lets it fly. It's caught downfield. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the single back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hall. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps, he's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, look out on the right. At the 30. He's at the touchdown, Wildcats. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
Number 8.
It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
Northwestern 7, UTSA 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll ride him again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Quarterback decides, let's think this fourth down play over, and he calls a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Trying the left side. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Northwestern will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just got rid of that one.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Turns it upfield. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And it's the Roadrunners. We'll try to pin them back with the punt. Trying to take it back. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Rookie kicker.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Handoff to the single back. Got some green grass. He now has 53 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and not his best work. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
Snags it, and he's open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Wants to throw again. Reels it in. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Can't hang on after after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield very late in the half. Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
They'll run it. Runs through a tackle. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And it's the Roadrunners. We'll try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
First personal foul. 6 men. Defense.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The give. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, looking for a man. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Roadrunners sideline. One thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Guys?
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. Got a little space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He now has 106 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They'll keep it on the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
At the 18-yard line. 2nd down.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quick handoff. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll take the return and try to... And he loses the ball, keeping his own end. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down to the air. Shows him the stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on 1st down from the 28. They want to run it left here. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Turning it on! They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's McDuffie. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On play action. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern! Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Second and long here. Changing the routes with his receivers. Wants to go up top on second down. It's complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Roadrunners come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw one first. Got his man. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got it. First down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Right side, it's Smalls. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The short hands, it's Hall. There he goes. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. From the gun. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down.
I was ready for this fourth down anyways. I know I need a touchdown on this drive, and I know I'm going for it. So now the situation is, what is mine?
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. They give it back to him. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Wide open, and it's a foot race. And he's gonna house it all the way back for a touchdown. This game just hit the wacky button. We've got a finish in store.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throws to the tight end. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Northwestern 14, UTSA 9.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wildcats come out. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He breaks a tackle. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Ordinarily on 2nd and 10 you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. The give to the back. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Gives it. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The kick is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. UTSA taking over and the offense heads out to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Off-play action. Still looking to his right. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory.